Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do the bonus read. We're going to use the Cosmic Tarot for this reading. If you're looking at the bonus reading and you haven't watched the What's Cracking reading, and sometimes it's a bit confusing because I don't do the blurb up front on the bonus read. I presume most people are going from the What's Cracking, knowing that very often they are a continuation of the What's Cracking reading. The next exciting installment. All right, let's get into your bonus read. Sometimes they're completely different. Sometimes they're not. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords energy coming through. The Nine of Swords energy is the energy of anxiety. I don't know if many of you have been feeling this lately, but it seems to be quite heightened at the moment. This agitation, this sort of energy of feeling like a cat on a hot tin roof, feeling like you're disconnected. I do feel that this is coming to some sort of close here, but there's an energy here of feeling a little bit out of your depth, sleepless nights, high anxiety. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, this may be about trying to achieve a balance, trying to make a decision, trying to make some sort of decision by weighing up options, trying to work out what direction to go in. It's about direction, whether to follow one thing or the other. Maybe you have a decision where you're being called in a different direction, but not really sure if it's the way to go. Or maybe you have two directions calling you and you're confused. Polarity. All right, let me just keep going here. Wow, Eight of Swords coming through. We are in a pickle at the moment. Eight of Swords is the card that often does show being stuck in the head. It's the over-analysis paralysis card. It's like being stuck, but going round and round in your own mind, trying to work out what direction to go in. Something is going on for you here because you're not okay. So you have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person here. I feel like you've been in some sort of anxiousness. Maybe with this Two of Pentacles, you've been wondering which way it would go. Maybe there's been some sort of decision you've been waiting on from somebody here that sort of left you floundering yourself. It's quite interesting energy. Let's see where we're going. I just want to pull another couple of cards. Yeah, you've been waiting for something. All right, you've been hanging on. Both these cards talk of hanging on. I feel like you've been waiting for somebody to make a decision. You've been hanging on to someone's energy here. But I feel like here, the reason you've got the Two of Pentacles is I feel like you may have been going between the two energies here. Maybe you've sort of got yourself in a little bit of a bind in that sort of this victim mentality. Because I feel like here with this Two of Pentacles, you've probably been envisaging what would happen if they returned, but what would happen if they didn't return. That's very much that Two of Pentacles energy, weighing up the two options. But I feel like you've been stuck here. You haven't been letting go of something, and it's very disappointing. You've had a lot of disappointment based in this. All right, let's see where we're going. It could be a romantic thing where you're waiting for somebody to make a decision, and it could have you sort of thinking about something a lot. But let's have a look. Eight of Wands. There's communication coming through here. There's communication coming in. Rapidly too. Very quickly. Very quick. Rapid communication. The Star card is here. Something you've been waiting to hear about. Somebody wants to talk here. All right, and we have the Two of Swords. I feel like your person, or whoever this person is you're dealing with, could be an air sign, could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. In particular, Aquarius here. There is a very strong feeling that either you have been waiting for this person to make some sort of decision, and this may have been taking some time because you've been really sitting on the fence with this one, wondering if you should move forward or wait. I feel like maybe you have tried to move forward here, but there's sort of this energy of the star here, which makes me feel that you feel you are destined to be with this person. Let me just pull some more cards. All right, so there's the High Priestess. There you go. So you definitely, there's the Tower. Okay, King of Pentacles coming through. This is definitely this energy with the High Priestess that you feel you're destined. This is a destined union or relationship here. Something is about to come down though with this Tower. You may have been dealing with someone who was already committed to someone else. But I feel like here, I'm really drawn to the Moon. So I feel like something's come to light here. There is an energy of things being revealed to you. Let's have a look. 4 of Cups. 5 of Swords. The Chariot. Okay, so we have Cancer and Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio. Earth signs, air signs coming through with water signs. So pretty much most people represented in this reading. Okay, so what I see now is somebody is now moving towards you. Somebody who had to go through a difficult decision, but I feel like it feels like the What's Cracking reading. This person may have been very, very dissatisfied in their life. Now, I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a little bit of a shock, because I feel that even though you knew that this was a destined partnership, and even though that you'd hoped that this person would return, I don't really feel that you were 100% convinced that this person would return to you. And I feel there's a very strong energy of your intuition talking to you, but you not really listening to what your intuition had to say. I always say this because we do this often. We doubt our intuition, we get stuck in the ego energy, and we always talk like it's not going to happen. But something is here. Something's returning, coming towards you. Somebody who's been very dissatisfied in their own life here. But this may be a bit of a shock. Now for you, I feel this is your energy here, but it could be both energies. The 9 of Swords talks about anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. I feel like there's been a struggle for balance here, a struggle to listen to your intuition. Perhaps you kept getting pulled back into the ego energy. This has perhaps made you feel a little bit like, because this is what the ego does, this is ego energy. So it pulls you back into that victim mentality. You may have been going through that energy of, being hopeful, keeping the faith, especially with the Star card here. Really following your passion, knowing it was coming, feeling it, but then dropping into your ego energy with the whole, it'll never happen, I'm not worth it, and being stuck into your head here with this energy. I feel like you're waiting for somebody, possibly a water sign, but it could be someone who loves you greatly here. Always reminds me of Sean Connery. I feel like there's been a lot of wait. I feel like on both ends. There's been a lot of waiting, a lot of healing, a lot of trying to focus on the positives, trying to focus on the intuition, but sort of this energy of not letting go, but also this energy of feeling sad without your significant other. Now, if this is new for you and you haven't met this person yet, you would be feeling them in your energy. Somebody said to me the other day, how do you know if your person is a twin flame? And the thing is, if you're not in a twin flame, you would never consider it. So I think that if you're questioning it is a twin flame relationship, it's very possible it is. We are moving towards greater energies here. Very much so. I just want to see why we've got a couple of these cards here. In particular, the Tower, Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Three of Wands. There has been some energy here intermingled with all these swords that you thought the worst here. And I feel like for some of you, you've tried to move forward. You've been focused. You've probably done a lot of healing. I know many of us have. This healing, this emptiness, this working to improve your own energy, regardless of whether things came to fruition. And that is really not relevant in the healing phase. You're healing for your own benefit, building your own empire. You have to withdraw from the world to do that. And I feel like for some of you here, it has really put you, perhaps you don't even recognize yourself here through all the work you've done. Because this is sort of really beautiful energy. It sort of feels to me like you've gone from feeling, very down, very sad. There's been a lot of healing to bring you to this Three of Wands energy. If you have a look at this, this is the Tower. Going from the Five of Pentacles through the Four of Wands to get to the let's start that again. Going through the Five of Pentacles to get through the Four of Swords, or work with the Four of Swords to get to the Three of Wands. And this is what the Tower is showing me here, that this has been a very long journey to rebuild yourself here. I don't feel that this Tower is anything that it probably did initially knock you off your feet, but I feel this is talking really about rebuilding yourself, bringing yourself around to, wow, around to sort of, it's like getting ready for the next phase. Regardless of whether you're coming to union or not, you are ready. You've worked out your karma, you've cleared the energy now, and you are ready to move into the next phase here with the Justice card. This is really beautiful energy. Because for a lot of you here, you have healed to the point where you are really accepting that there is a greater purpose here. And regardless of the outcome, you are ready to move forward. And I feel like you've worked everything to get these energies into balance for you. And now you're trusting your intuition. There's very much this energy that you've put things right with yourself. You've brought a balance back in. And this is about rebuilding. But I feel like you've been really focused on the healing. But there's also this energy of understanding your path. Because you feel so complete here. For some of you though, it is about getting some sort of communication coming through here from somebody who wants to move forward with you. This person's been through the same healing. I have a feeling they may have done things a little differently to you. But like I said, you would hardly, if you looked back on your life now, you would hardly recognize the person you were before. And I guess that's the whole, that's the whole idea, isn't it, of healing. No. Stop playing games with me. Thanks. This is really interesting because I got these same two cards out for the What's Cracking reading. Teacher and Family. I'm going to put them back, and if you want to see how I read them in the What's Cracking reading, you can go back to that reading, but I need a new one here. All right, a creative endeavor. This is soul expression. It's a beautiful picture, actually. I can sort of envision me being there at the moment. A fiddle adorned with vines stands upright in the sand along with books, a camera, paintbrushes and an artist's easel. A beautiful vibrant river flows by, indicating that new inspiration is coming. This heralds a period of great creativity for you. If you've been thinking about a new creative project, it's time to get things going. And if you're already working on such a project, this card is telling you to shift into high gear. The activities involved in this pursuit may be something personal like taking up painting or learning how to play the piano. You may even decide to go to school to learn something new. Professional opportunities are also indicated. However, you may open an art studio or even a bakery. There's also great potential in writing, publishing, theatre and music performance or composition. If these or other creative activities call to your heart, now is the time to take action. Set aside your doubts, share your talents with the world and express your soul's desire. This card is singing your praises and so should you. I feel that this is probably how you're feeling after doing all of the healing work. You may be ready to sort of take the next step in life, regardless, as I said, of what's going on in the background. You are ready to take on something new. For many of you, you've built yourself up and you're ready to start up your own business. Like it said, take on a music career, get into art, but this whole energy of healing has set you down a new pathway. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you.